Since September 11th of 2001, New York lawmakers have been working tirelessly to get better health coverage for 9/11 rescue workers and people living near Ground Zero. And today, Senator Gillibrand will introduce a bill that will do just that. Senator Gillibrand joining us live from the nation's capital this morning. Good morning, Senator. Thank you for taking the time to be with us this morning.
Good morning.
So today, you're going to be introducing a 9/11 health bill that has been introduced in the House before, but never in the Senate. Tell us a little bit about this bill and what it will do.
Well, the purpose of this bill is to make sure we have the funds necessary to pay for health care and economic damage to the many, many people who were harmed by September 11. There are many first responders who have fallen gravely ill because of the health effects of the toxins that were in the air after 9/11. And we want to make sure that we have the funds available for their health care and for those who can no longer work for their economic damage.
And this is going to be named, Senator, after James Zadroga, who was somewhat of a controversial figure of 9/11. He did die, and the medical examiner determined that he died because of the effects of 9/11. He spent about 400 days working at the pile, as they call it.
Correct. And, you know, he's someone who spent hundreds and hundreds of hours working at that site, and he suffered from very grave lung disease, and he had very difficult times breathing, and he had a very difficult time having anybody respond to his needs. So we're naming the bill after him as someone who really exemplifies the bravery and courage of so many of those who worked at the 9/11 site after the 9/11 terrorist attack.
Senator, now, 8 years removed now from 9/11, are people forgetting about the men and women who risk their lives every day down there looking for people and then, of course, cleaning up afterwards?
No, I don't think so. I think 9/11 sits with all of us and will always sit with us, and I think all of us still revere those men and women who worked so tirelessly after the events of 9/11 to help victims' families bury the dead, to make sure we cleaned up after that site, and to begin the long process of reconstruction. So I think for all of us, we remember those heroes, we remember those people who have been courageous and who worked very hard, and that's what this bill is about.